Hey everybody, JB here. Welcome back to Kraken Packs. Today I am very excited to be bringing you 2023-24 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey. So the flagship set for this year is here. This is of course the Connor Bedard rookie season. We have known for quite some time that Connor Bedard's Young Gun won't be appearing until Series 2. But there is a little bit of excitement going around the internet because there is an unannounced Connor Bedard Easter egg in this product, his top draft pick card. So it appears to be coming out about 1 in every 4 or 5 cases, which actually puts it on par with the odds you had of getting the same card for Connor McDavid in McDavid's rookie year. A lot of people are suggesting that it's much more common, but I think personally that it's because there are a lot more people opening cases of Upper Deck Series 1 this year than there were back in 2015. So I think we're just seeing a lot more of them because a lot more cards are being opened. In any case, there's a little bit of excitement that we weren't expecting. For anyone who's new to this, Upper Deck, Flagship, Series 1 and Series 2, this is the marquee set of every hockey season. This is where you're going to find all your common beloved cards, especially like the Young Guns, which is going to be the marquee rookie card for every player who enters the NHL. They have made a little bit of a change this year. In fact, a couple of different changes this year. For one, rather than having 24 packs with 8 cards apiece in this box, we're going to have 12 packs with only 12 cards. So that sounds like fewer cards overall for roughly the same price, but it's okay because most of the cards we're losing are just base cards, which are going to be, you're going to have tons of duplicates of, especially if you're opening an entire case like I'm about to here. You end up with about the same number of inserts, maybe slightly more, but the important stuff kind of stays the same. We're still going to get 6 Young Guns per box, so that doesn't change at all. We're still going to get the same number of box hits and case hits and things like that. So not a really big change. There is one small little benefit to this, though. If you open a full box, like I said, you're still getting 6 Young Guns, but if you open loose packs, now you're going to have a chance of 1 in 2 packs is going to have a Young Gun in it rather than 1 in 4, I guess it would have been when we had 24 packs per box. So if you do buy loose packs, now you have a higher chance of getting a Young Gun. Loose packs are probably going to be a little more expensive too, though. So there you go. I guess it all evens out in the end. Anyhow, on top of that, a little bit of a change to the product as well is they've added some new parallels to both the base and Young Guns, but it matters more for the Young Guns, I think. So traditionally from the Young Guns, we've had the standard Young Gun, which is not numbered, and there's tons of them. Then there's the Young Gun Clear Cut, which is short printed, but we don't never know exactly how many exist because they're not numbered. And then we have the Young Gun Exclusive, which you'd always see out of 100. So there was only 100 copies of the exclusive. So that was obviously a nice chase card if you had a particular rookie you cared about. Then, of course, they also had a Clear Cut exclusive, which was a Clear Cut numbered to 100. From what I understand, that is not in the set list for this year, but you never know. It could be an Easter egg that they didn't announce. I guess time will tell. But what they have done is they've added some additional parallels. So I think this is not going to matter very much for base cards, but for the Young Guns, it should. So they've added this card, this parallel called an Outburst, and it's basically just the base card with a shiny background instead of what you'd see in the picture normally. So the silver one is the base parallel, but then they've added some number ones. So they've added a red Outburst, which is numbered to 25, and then they've added a gold Outburst, which is numbered to 1. So every Young Gun will have a 1 of 1 gold Outburst. And again, it won't come till Series 2 for Connor Bedard, but can you imagine you open a box of Series 2 and you get a 1 of 1 Connor Bedard Young Gun? That will be insane for whoever gets to open that box. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what they look like. As always with every new season, I like just seeing what the base card looks like this year, etc. So let's get into this. Not sure how many boxes I'm going to open here. I like to keep an eye on how long these videos take. And since it's a new format, I don't actually know how long it's going to take me to open each box. So play by ear. I'm expecting to open 2. But if I go through them super fast because there's only 12 packs, then maybe we'll do a third. We'll see. Either way, I will release videos of the entire case. I'm just going to break it up into smaller pieces. So here we go. Box number 1. Already looking suspect. I have 5 packs there, 8 packs there, and there's an extra pack under that side. Okay, so I did get my 12 packs, even though they were all mixed up inside the box. I also noticed, actually, one other thing is, I guess you can kind of see there. There's a bit of a hole in the plastic here, so I don't know if Upper Deck did this on purpose to make the boxes a little easier to open. But my entire case, every box in the case is like this, so the plastic wrap does not form a perfect seal all the way around. All right, so each pack, like I said, 12 cards, and the other big difference is you'll see now, I think 3 inserts per pack rather than just in standard flagship years past. It would just be 7 base cards and 1 insert. So now I think we'll see 9 base cards and 3 inserts. All right, here we go. So first things first, nice to start off with a Senator. That is what the base card looks like this year. So that's an okay looking base, actually. Pretty similar to last year. I had seen some other, so if you're watching this at home, I had seen some other boxes opened online, and when I saw this image, I actually thought it was kind of a step backwards. I didn't think it looked as nice this year, but now that I'm seeing it in person, I can tell you that, to me at least, it looks better in person than it did on camera. So there's our first 4 base. Gonna have to figure out where we hide the inserts. Apparently it's after 4 base cards. Insert number 1, Rookie Retrospective. So this is a returning insert type. Matthias Michelli. Pretty standard, pretty low value, plain looking insert. We have a Superstar Honor Roll. So if any of you have been around the channel long enough to have seen when I opened the flagship products for last year, you're going to know that the 2 inserts that come back every year that I wish would never come back again are the Superstar Honor Roll and the UD Portraits, which I think always just look horrendous. This year's no exception. I don't like that. And here is our first Outburst. So this is the new parallel I was talking about. It's very shiny. It is not refractive, so that is not like what you would expect out of a chromium card, for example. It's more just like foil. But it's kind of neat looking. I think having a Young Gun parallel that looked like that is going to be pretty good in the end. And then at the end we should just have some more base. So that was our 3 inserts, like I said, and 5 more base at the end. Another thing to note for any Francophone viewers, they have taken out the French variants this year. So I know there are no French base cards, and I'm pretty sure there are also no Jeune Loup parallels of the Young Guns. So that's an interesting decision by Upper Deck. I'm not sure what would have driven that, but there you have it. It's Mikey Anderson, base, and here is our first new insert. This is Ridley Gregg from the Ottawa Senators, special edition. It's a little bit shiny. This looks actually more like something that would come out of a different product, if I'm being honest, but it's a nice looking card at least. Another new one, we have the Stat Box fillers, and we have Leon Draisaitl. That's pretty interesting one there, I guess. And here's our first Young Gun, William Dufour. So the Young Gun, that's what it looks like this year. Very similar to the base card, as always, with just the little Young Gun banner down on the bottom. So that's our first Young Gun. It is not a parallel of any kind. And there's a bunch more base. Again, I apologize if I sound a little bit stuffed up today. It's just because I am. All right, base. Oh, we got 5 base in front this time, so I guess it's not consistent. Here's another new one this year, and actually, as far as inserts go, I'm a fan of this one. So this one is called 200 by 85, and if you look, it's double-sided. It's got a home and away jersey on each side rather than any sort of stats or anything on the back. I kind of like that. Be interesting if you get some players that you're interested in. Okay, and here, listen. Here are the portraits for this year. What? I don't have any words. I never like the portraits anyway. But oh my dear, that is unbelievable. On the other hand, I am a big fan of Upper Deck canvas, and I really like the canvas this year. I think this blue banner down at the bottom is really sharp. So there's Anton Lundell, and I will hope to collect the entire set of canvas as I try to every year. And then we're going to have 4 base at the back since we had 5 at the front. So overall, so far, we're not far in, but you know, very standard flagship product and not really surprising set of inserts. I like those new outbursts a lot. So overall, I think this is a great year for flagship Upper Deck. Here we have a Star Surge Brant Clark. So that's another shiny new insert. Seems like they've upped not just the number of inserts that you get in a box, but also just the different number of insert subsets, because I'm running out of space here. Here's another returning one, though, debut dates. So this is Matthew Coronado. He'd be one of the nice young guns to get in this set. Off to a quick start with the Calgary Flames this year. And here's our second young gun, Luke Evangelista. Here's the rest of our base for this pack. Nothing too exciting in there. Base, 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 and oh, another one 5 in the front. Here is another silly looking insert. Teacher's Pet. I guess it kind of reminds me of the Lunchbox Heroes from last year. Sebastian Aho for this one. And here's our second honor roll, which we don't need to talk about. Oh, and here's our second canvas, which, again, that's just, what a nice looking card that is. DJ Oshie. And some base at the end here. This is going to be pack number 6, so this will mean we're halfway through the box. Thomas Chabot base. Oh, and Jacob Chikrin. Look at that. Dude, this ends... In fact, that is the Sens top pairing. Right in our first 5 base cards. And here is another... You know, they've really shined up some of these inserts. This is very shiny for... flagship. You find these a lot in other hockey products, but this is kind of a cool looking one too. It's called Star Zone. We got Eric Carlson. All right, let's see where we're going to find room for this. Here's another one of these 200 by 85s, Taylor Radish. And our third young gun is Luke Hughes. So I didn't run down the top young guns in this set, but Luke Hughes is definitely one of them. So it's good to get him right out of the way at the beginning. I'm going to put this one aside so that I can slip it in plastic before I put any other cards on top of it. So yeah, Luke Hughes is one of them. There's a bunch of goalies in this set that are very promising, but it's always tough with goalies because a lot of young, promising goalies don't end up turning out because the goalie is a really hard position to play. So you got Devin Levi, you got Askarov and Wolf. There's quite a few of them. I might have even forgotten another promising young goaltender there. There's also Coronado, like I said, from Calgary is a good one to get. I think overall, Series 2 probably will be a little... Well, I mean, just the fact that it has Connor Bedard is going to make it more interesting. But I think, you know, Fantelli should be in there. They're probably overall even taking Bedard out of the mix, the overall quality of the young guns is probably going to be higher. But I don't think this is a bad crop. Here's our Dazzler for this year. So looks very much like a Dazzler. Still one of these per box. And I didn't see the odds for the pink Dazzler, but it used to be 1 per case. I'm going to just assume that it still is 1 per case. Here's another stat box. It's Jason Robertson, another one of these superstar honor rolls. One thing I did notice, I guess I'll tell you this, even though I don't personally care because they're both trash. Used to be you'd get you'd get 2 Superstar Honor Rolls and 2 UD Portraits in a box. Now you get 6, and it doesn't specifically say you get 3 of each, so maybe it's possible to get 4 of one and 2 of another. I don't know. Either way, all 6 are going in the garbage, so... here we go with another 5 base. We've got our second special edition. It's Anze Kopitar. We will never forget Anze should have been a senator. If that draft had gone the way it's supposed to. Here's Will Cooley. He's probably not one of the biggest names in the set, but he's one of these guys who I think has some promise. So he could turn into something later. We got 4 more base. So 4 Young Guns down, 4 packs remain. We've got our third 200 by 85. It's Matt Zuccarello. That was a senator, that UD portrait, but it's still awful. And here is a Young Gun canvas, and it is Cole Gutman. So not the most prominent name, but it is a Young Gun canvas. That's fun. Here's some base. I think we're possibly going to have to get this box out of the way and throw out a couple stands just because I'm running out of places to put things. We'll put our UD canvas up there, and we'll bring back Luke Hughes as well. All right. 3 packs to go. Gonna try and rip through the next box real quick because first box takes a while, but I'm also stopping to explain all the new stuff as we go, which we won't have to do in the second box. Here's a Star Surge, second one of the box. It is Kochetkov and a debut dates of Jonathan Gruden. Got it. Yeah, there we go. And here's our next Young Gun. It is Arnaud Durando. Again, not one of the bigger names, I don't think. Unless someone knows something about that guy that I don't. 2 packs to go. I don't think we've seen anything in here so far that we would consider a box hit. The Young Gun canvases, I don't think they used to qualify as box hits. So we probably still have something nice in one of these 2 packs. We have a rookie retrospective. Yep, so definitely this is our 4th Superstar Honor Roll. Superstar one? Yeah, Honor Roll, yeah. So that breakdown that I said before, you get 6. It's not guaranteed to be 3 of each. And here is a canvas of Ilya Sorokin. Again, what a great card that is. Just very nice eye appeal, always with UD canvas. And some base. And last pack. So if I am right about the UD canvas not being a box hit, then we should have something cool in this pack. And if we don't, then I guess the UD canvas does count as our box hit. Number 1, we have a Jet Greaves. And this is numbered. So, oh yeah, okay. So I forgot actually when I talked about the other parallels, I mentioned the outbursts. They also added a deluxe. So where exclusive is numbered to 100, deluxe is numbered to 250. So here is the deluxe Young Gun for Jet Greaves, who I don't think is one of the notable keepers that I mentioned earlier. But it's still, that's my first ever deluxe Young Gun, so I'll take it and be happy with it. And then we got another one of these Star Zones, Brock Nelson. And a second young gun in this pack, because of course the deluxe is a add-in insert. So we have Jackson Stober. So again, another keeper, and actually still this is not one of the top ones. So there are a lot of keepers in this set for sure. If you are someone who collects tenders normally, you're probably going to love this set. All right, box 1 finally out of the way. Moving on to box 2. Hopefully a little quicker this time. I guess even though they make the plastic easier to get into, you still got to cut this sticker on the front, so doesn't really save you any time. There's one pack flying out of the box, excited to be opened. There's the rest. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll put this over here. Leave us some room for some more stands on that side. So here's the pack that jumped out of the box at me. We'll open it first because it's so eager. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base, a teacher's pet, Igor Shesterkin, an honor roll of Nathan McKinnon, and a UD canvas. So our second UD canvas. Oh no, sorry. I thought it was a young gun. It's just a normal UD canvas. Oliver Bjorkstrand. So that's pack number 1. Did not live up to the excitement that it presented by jumping out of the box so aggressively. One small complaint again, sometimes I can be a little ticky-tacky about these types of things, but with the bottom border on these young guns, I find that young gun text a little tough to read, especially in the light. If I block out the light as I'm doing here, I can read it a little better. But when the light's shining right on that card, it's pretty tough to read the young gun font. Here's a Star Surge Wyatt Johnson. Here is a debut dates of Luke Evangelista. And then we have a young gun of Sean Farrell. And then this should just be all base at the back. It is. Always find it a pain when these flagship series are released, because Upper Deck releases these nice binders that fits the set very well, but they don't release those until like a month after the set comes out. So I gotta sit around with all these cards just waiting for a binder. There's our base for this pack. We have a sticky Star Surge of Dylan Gunther, Teacher's Pet Trevor Zegras, and here's a base Jet Greaves Young Gun to go with our deluxe Jet Greaves Young Gun. And there are 4 more base at the back. Base. Here's another one of these 200 by 85s. Mark Stone this time. We have an honor roll of Jack Eichel. UD canvas of Samuel Girard. And then 5 base at the back. Oh. These packs have been pretty easy to open. That one was a little sticky. Here's some more base and another special edition. We got Clayton Keller. Rookie retrospective of Lucas Dostal. And a young gun of Matthew Coronado. So there we go. 2 boxes in. We got 2 of the more exciting players in the set. It's a bunch of base. Move him over before he falls out of his holder. Still haven't got that gold outburst Young Gun. I guess we'll take Luke Hughes for this set. Oh, and here's a base deluxe numbered to 250. Kotkaniemi. So yeah, like I said, they made all these parallels for both the base and for the Young Guns as well. The base, I mean, if you look at historically, the base clear cuts and the base exclusives, sometimes, I mean, if it's a superstar player, Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, you know, it could still be worth a little something. But you know, just your average NHL player, the exclusive to 100 probably wasn't getting you more than $5 or $10. Here's an Owen Beck Young Gun. I would say also worth noting, because every year it's different, the overall quality of the cards seems pretty good in this set. I had heard online some people complaining that the quality was not great, but I haven't noticed any obvious edges or corners or surface damage or anything like that. So, at least to the naked eye. I've always found that kind of comes in batches, though. Like sometimes you get a bad box or a bad case, probably just because when that one was printed, something was going on with the machinery. Doesn't necessarily mean the entire print run is terrible. Here's our Dazzler for this box. We've got Martin Nikas. We've got a rookie retrospective of Kent Johnson, and oh, I am just never going to stop hating the moment that I reveal one of these UD Cam. I don't. All right, and then we've got 4 more base. And here's another Nikas. This is the 200 by 85. Actually, I just realized as I'm looking quickly through this pile, so they often have gold parallels of the regular inserts. And if you're looking at all of these 200 by 85s, that's obviously what this one is here, this Taylor Radish. So again, those are fun. More so when you find, you know, superstar players or exciting rookies. Sometimes they have the golds of these superstar honor roll too, but honestly, all of the text on these is gold, so I don't know what the gold would look like. Maybe the entire border would be gold or something. And I haven't noticed any in any other insert. Just quickly rifle through here. Yeah, the rest of these all kind of look standard, so that might be the only gold I've opened. Here's another superstar honor roll, Cole Caulfield at least. Oh, and this is a good one. I totally forgot about Matthew Nyes, so he goes up in the top tier list with Luke Hughes and Matthew Coronado, probably a little higher than Coronado even. And here's his Young Gun canvas. So that is a great one. That is an exciting hit in Flagship. A canvas rookie of a chase rookie. It's one of the more common good things that you'll find. And our box hit for this box is probably going to be this deluxe Kotkaniemi. So I guess I'm not expecting anything unexpected from the rest of these packs. Probably just Young Guns and standard inserts. But you never know. Weirder things have happened. Here is a Luke Hughes special edition. Teacher's Pet of Elias Pettersson. And a Young Gun of Igor Afanasiev. Seems probably like how you say that. 3 packs to go, and we are done with our first 2 boxes. So, based on the timing of this video, probably what I'll do is I'll just do 2 boxes at a time for the remaining videos. Even though there are fewer packs, it actually seems to be taking a little longer to get through them than what I'm used to. Here's another honor roll, Leon Draisaitl. And another UD canvas, Mackenzie Weegar. And some base. Pretty crazy that we've opened 2 boxes and we already have the top 3 Young Guns, although I guess for Nyes it is his canvas, and we still haven't opened the base Nyes Young Gun. Here is a Connor McDavid Star Zone and a second gold 200 by 85. It's Tyler Toffoli, former Ottawa 67. Here's Tyson Forster. So I haven't heard a lot of hype around Tyson Forster, but I have seen the Senators play the Flyers already once this year, and this guy was standing out to me as someone who was noticeable on the ice, always around the puck and doing cool things with it when he had it. We'll see if that was just one game that I happened to be watching, or if he turns out to be something. Last pack for our first 2 boxes of 23-24 Upper Deck Series 1. Haven't been counting Young Guns, so I don't know if we're expecting one or not. We got a debut dates, and I can see, I think we have an upside down Young Gun Outburst. So please be someone good. Here's a debut dates. Oh, and of course we're going to use a portrait to reveal the actual valuable card here. Get rid of all the base at the back here. All right, turn it upside down. Here we go. Hunter McCown. All right, well, Young Gun Outburst anyway. That's what it looks like. I think that's sharp. I think if that was a superstar Young Gun, people are going to like that. So I'm glad I got to show you one in this first video, despite, or I guess regardless of who the player was. So we will put this, I don't know, right here. That's off camera. That's not going to help you. Let's get rid of these superstar. Oh no. Oh no. Don't knock over all the good cards. There you have it. 2 boxes of 23-24 Upper Deck Flagship Series 1. We've got one of the new Deluxe Young Gun parallels, one of the new Outburst Young Gun parallels. We've got 2 Canvas Young Guns, one of them being Matthew Nyes, very exciting. And then we got 2 of the upper tier base Young Guns. So overall, 2 very good boxes. And, you know, if you're just someone wondering how this compares to other years, I think it's, you know, nothing very surprising. I think the addition of the new parallels is actually something I like personally. So yeah, it's just more flagship Upper Deck with a little bit more upside probably. So I would recommend, if you're into flagship Upper Deck, you continue to buy this one. All right, everyone, I'm going to be back with 5 more videos probably going through the rest of this case. If you are interested in this type of video, if you like seeing hockey sets reviewed before you decide whether or not to buy them yourself, please like this video, subscribe to the channel so you know when these next videos come out. And until next time, thanks for watching.